Have you noticed a sudden drop in your engine power, or that you are spending way more money at the gas pump lately? You could be facing the P2021 engine code. This generic OBD2 trouble code applies to most fuel-injected vehicles on the road since 2003, covering major brands you see every day. This code points directly to a low-voltage issue in the intake manifold runner position sensor circuit for bank 2. Bank 2 is simply the side of the engine that does not contain cylinder number 1. The intake manifold flow control valve, also known as the IMRC valve, helps your engine computer control the exact amount of air entering the engine at different RPM levels. When there is an electrical circuit fault here, the symptoms will quickly catch your attention. You will definitely see the malfunction indicator lamp light up on your dash. Beyond that, you will likely feel a distinct lack of power when you try to accelerate on the highway, and you will suffer from noticeably poor fuel economy as you drive around town. The typical causes for this frustrating code are usually electrical. You might be dealing with a faulty IMRC actuator relay, or a completely defective actuator or sensor on bank 2. Very rarely, the engine computer itself could be failing, which would require a complete reprogramming. To get this fixed, always start by checking for known technical service bulletins for your specific make and model. Then, locate the bank 2 IMRC valve on your intake manifold and do a really close visual inspection of the wiring. You are looking for rubbed spots, bare metal, or melted plastic. Pull the electrical connectors apart and check the metal terminals inside. If they look burnt or green with corrosion, clean them up with some electrical contact cleaner, or use rubbing alcohol and an old toothbrush. Let them air dry, pack the connector with dielectric silicone compound, and plug it back in. If you have a scan tool, clear the codes and see if the problem comes back. If it does return, grab your digital volt-ohm meter. With the ignition switch in the run position and the valve unplugged, check the power wire for battery voltage, which should be right around 12 volts. Check the ground wire too, it should also read close to 12 volts. If the voltage is missing, you have a wiring issue. If the scan tool can perform an actuator test but the valves will not move, you likely have a bad ground or a defective computer. This system can get very complicated very fast. If cleaning the connectors does not solve your problem, or if testing the voltage signals feels over your head, you really need to take your car to a professional automotive technician. Fixing this properly often requires removing the entire intake manifold, which is not a simple driveway job. Doing it wrong could lead to major engine performance issues. Thanks for watching. Take your time when checking electrical connections and drive safely out there.